Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, Yo. How y'all doing? I know y'all surprised to see me. I'm surprised to be here. Listen, I know the last time I made a video showing y'all how to cook something, I think it was, I don't know what I was cooking. But anyway, y'all couldn't see it. So I got it a little bit bigger right now. So my dogs right now, I've been messing with them and everything like that. So now they taking a nap. And I have requests for banana bread, right? So that's what I want to show y'all how to make. I want to show you how to make some banana bread, homemade banana bread. It's really easy. It's really easy. It's easy. It's spitting on the ground. So hopefully you guys can see it. I'm gonna wait till some of y'all come on in here, and in the meantime, I'm gonna tell y'all what ingredients you need to do it. You guys having a good day? I know I didn't give y'all no notification or none of that. I just popped on here. So I told you I'm gonna do what the spirit tell me to do. So since I have to make stuff, I figure why not let you guys see it and hopefully you'll be able to see it. So anyway, I'm gonna just wait for a few minutes, okay? So give me a minute because I want to just go and peep at my dogs real quick, but I'll be right back. So just hang out here for a couple of seconds if you don't mind, okay? I'm not supposed to have all the stuff together, but I didn't, okay? I'm not a professional, all right? So come on in here. Y'all come on in. Check on my babies real quick. And I'm not gonna be long. I'm just gonna show y'all how to put this banana bread together, and then you guys can make it yourself at home, all right? And for your family and stuff. Hang on one second. Okay, guys, I'm coming. Okay, so I'm here, y'all. Y'all here? Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? I appreciate y'all coming in. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can see it a little bit better now. Oh, yeah, I can see it real good now. Okay, so hey, y'all, how y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good day. Y'all know I'm sitting on this little stool right here because I don't want to mess up my operation. Hey, Valerie, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute. Nice to see you. Listen, it's some kind of cold outside and everything, and I'm gonna start a fire in a little bit. And I've been just doing a whole lot of stuff around the house. But I want to make this the banana bread. So when you make homemade banana bread, right? Some people like to have the nuts in it and stuff like that, right? Some like raisins in it and everything. And I fix it in all kinds of ways. But for this person, I'm fixing my daughter actually. My daughter she don't like the nuts and stuff and fruit in her banana bread, and I'm gonna make some for mom too and my brother. But I'm going to show y'all how to put one together real quick. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is make sure you have your oven preheated at 350 degrees. Now, this banana bread is going to take you, depending on your oven, approximately 50 to 60 minutes before you're done. Okay, so I'm just going to start making it, and y'all whoever coming in, I'm going to be peeping at the chat back and back. But I'm going to put it together for y'all so y'all can have what you need to do it at home. Okay, so let me just wash my hands again. Hold on. All right. I already got the oven preheating. So what y'all doing today? Anybody cooking up something good, or y'all still eating leftover turkey, leftover bird and stuff? What y'all doing? Look, it's gonna be time for my dogs to have our lunch around 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to make this kind of quick. Okay? Yeah, I got to make this quick. And y'all gonna hear them. They probably start wrestling and stuff too. Get my towels over here. Yeah, they probably started wrestling. Yeah. Y'all tell me, is the weather biting where y'all at? Hey Mo, how you doing? Nice to see you, babe. Listen, I'm gonna put this banana bread together real quick for y'all. Let y'all see how you can make some move around the house. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy. Okay, so let me just explain to you. First of all, I'm gonna show you what I'm using. And bananas, if you have bananas like this, these are the kind of bananas you want to use in your banana bread, right? Don't throw these peelings away. And these been washed off too. I wash all of my groceries and stuff off when I bring it from the store. Everything, fruit and everything, right? So but you can use this as compost, this banana peeling, if you need to. Put it in your compost for your garden next year. It'll break down fine. Banana peelings, let's talk about bananas real quick. So bananas have a whole lot of benefits. Y'all know that. The skin is just as beneficial as the banana is itself. Okay, so you can take the skin, you can boil this banana skin on the stove and make a tea out of it. And the tea is supposed to help you sleep or rest at night if you can't get any rest, right? And the inside of the peeling, the white of the banana, you can scrape that off. People use it for their face if they have acne. I don't know if y'all can see me scoot up. So if they have acne, they can use the inside of the banana peel to rub on your face and let it sit for a little bit, then rinse it off with cool water, right? So that's what you can do with that. Okay. And so don't throw your banana peelings away. Okay, but get bananas like this. You're gonna need about 4 of them. So I'm just gonna put them in this bowl as I'm talking to you. And I kind of move fast. I'm about to slow down so y'all can see, but let me just do it this way. Just put them in your bowl. You get a nice old big old mixing bowl and just put your peelings in here. Get yourself a fork too. You don't need no blender. You don't have to do all of that. Okay? Because this is gonna be kind of like it's gonna have like banana bites inside of it. So I'm taking all 4 and just peel them. And I'm definitely saving my scraps, my banana peel scraps. You know that. Mine's gonna be used as compost. I hear you, Sookie. Hush. That's my pooches. They're in that cage. I don't have them in my kitchen. None of that kind of crap. Not when you're cooking. No, they can't. They just go through the kitchen and go through outside. So I'm just gonna toss these to the side. Okay. And get my rag that's full with turmeric. My turmeric rag. All right. Slide my spoon over a little bit. Okay, so you take these bananas and you basically take your fork, you take your bananas in your bowl, and you just mash them up. Just like you mashing up some potatoes. You just mash them on up. And I'm gonna show you how the consistency. You can mash them small, I mean, like real gooey and thin if you want to. But I like to when you make the bread have some like bite to it, where you can tell what kind of fruit you're eating. So again, this is just banana bread, right, with no fruit in it. Although it's gonna have some good seasonings in it, so it'll be nice and yummy. Okay. Now, when making this bread, you can use different types of oil. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm making some banana bread. Okay, so this is how your banana's supposed to look. The consistency of the mashing when you mash them. Don't mash them too much more than this, okay? That's good enough, all right? So I just do a little bit more like that. Okay, so now the next ingredient that we're gonna use, right? Because what I'm doing right now, I'm doing all the wet ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna do all the wet ingredients first. Okay, so that's banana first. Got it? Got it? Got it? Good. Okay, I'm gonna have some fried ingredients in here on y'all. Y'all be like, what the world? Now we have some sour cream. You could use yogurt or yeah, and sour cream, whichever one you want. Okay, or you can use milk. And if you're gonna use milk, you can only use like less than half a cup of milk. Okay, all right, all right. So I'm taking the sour cream and stirring it up a little bit. And what I'm going to use is, yeah, about a half a cup of sour cream. That's what I'm using for this, okay? So that's that. Then, what you want to do is, let's close this up. I don't like no mess around. I got to close it up and move stuff out the way after I use it. Rinse my little thing off. But we're going to use we're going to use this spoon for a minute so y'all can see what's going on. All right? So we got that. Now, you're going to need 3 eggs in your mixture. So I don't worry about the shells because I know how to crack an egg. But for you new amateurs, put it in a separate bowl or something, right? And then so your shells you won't get any shells in your food. Okay? All right. And so you got your eggs cracked. And you make sure you wash them eggs off and stuff too before you start putting them in your food or have them in your refrigerator. Make sure you wash them off good. All right. This can go in compost bucket too. That goes out to the compost. Eggshells are good for your garden as well, guys. So save all your eggshells. Okay? Okie dokie. Now, rinse and wash your hands as you go. Okay? Now, so we got the banana, the yogurt, the sour cream, and we got eggs in here. 3 eggs, okay? Now, in this cup right here, I have less than a half a cup of sugar, right? Because bananas are already sweet, especially when they're brown like that. They release its own sugars. So you don't really want a real bread that's so real sweet that it overtake the banana flavor. So I put some sugar in here. You can use any kind of sugar you want. But don't use a lot of brown sugar. If you're gonna use brown sugar, just use a little bit of it, okay? So I have brown sugar in here. But you know what? I'm gonna wait on this. I'm gonna put the oil in there. You can use olive oil or you can use vegetable oil to put in here because we're still doing the wet ingredients. I'm doing this for y'all, okay? And what you want is less than a half a cup of vegetable oil. Don't you know bananas have an oil to them? Trash. Okay. That's the oil. Okay. Now I have some vanilla. So I have some vanilla extract. So we're gonna use a teaspoon of this vanilla extract, right? So y'all know a teaspoon, this size, okay, guys? Not trying to be funny, but some people really don't know. Because I'm not into measuring, I usually just know what I want to put in, how much. So we put that in there. I'm just measuring it for you guys, right? Then what I'm going to do is, even though it's still just wet ingredients, I still want to put some ground cinnamon inside of this. It's got sugar in it too, but I'm not going to put but a little bit of this in here because I already have sugar and you got the bananas, okay? So you just dab it on in there like that. It's not going to overtake nothing, okay? And I'll put that to the side. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some salt, right? And I'm going to measure it out because I'm going to measure it over this cup because you don't want to do too much. You want to do like less than a teaspoon. Let's just show you. I'm going to show you how much. This is all the sugar that you need, like the tip of the, the salt. That's all the salt that you need when you are making this, okay? And that's just to bring all the sugars and everything together, okay? So it won't be too overpowering, okay? Now, I'm going to, okay, so that's all the wet ingredients that I'm going to use right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to just stir this all up in the bowl right here. Let's stir it up. We got the banana, 3 eggs. We have vanilla, and we have a little bit of salt in here. And once I get this all whipped up, I know y'all hear my dogs moving around. They're wrestling. So we got that right there. And we're just going to beat it up real good. And I'm going to show y'all how it looks once you see it. You see? I don't know if y'all can see that because I can't hardly see because it's something like a glare. But okay, so this is how it's going, the consistency of it, right? You see? And if you see a trunk that's like big like this, you can smash that up a little bit. You don't want it like that. You pretty much want it like I'm just showing you, like this. That's how you want it, okay? That's how you want the batter to be. All right. That's the wet ingredients, okay? All right. Put this over here out of the way. Now, we're going to do flour. You're going to need 2 cups of flour for this batter right here. 2 cups. Now, you can use self-rising flour, okay? Some people use cake flour. You don't necessarily need cake flour because this is already sweet, right? So you don't need to really make it like that. But if that's what you want, go for it. You can put cake flour in it. But you can use self-rising flour right here, okay? And you want 2 cups. And when I say cups, you want 2 cups like this size, all right? So, but since I'm doing this, I'm going to use this for the, okay, this is the sugar. I'm going to put the sugar in first, the sugar. Half a cup of sugar. That's in here, okay? And let me get some flour out here. I'm making a mess, as always. I love to make a mess in the kitchen. I hate cleaning it up, but I like making a mess. And you ain't really cooking unless you make a mess. You know that? Unless you have stuff flying all over the place, right? And you do want to measure out the flour because you don't want the flour to overtake the banana mixture. And then you have like just like a dry bread, right? So, all right. And this is what I do with my flour. I mean, with my when you get the flour, when you put it in the you get your flour together. Okay, all that's in here is just the sugar, right? This is the cup, 1 cup of flour. I take my flour just to make the bread so it won't be so dense, and I sift it through the sifter. You see how I'm doing this? You just take that flour, I you see it. You just throw it in there and you just let it sift. You sift it, shake it a little bit. And this is going to get some of the clumps out, make the flour a little lighter, which makes the bread a little lighter, so it won't be so dense, thick, and heavy. Like, you know, bananas are already thick and heavy, all right? Now, you see these little balls in here, the little flour balls that's left? All you have to do is just take your spoon and mash it, just mash it. Mash it out, and it'll be the same way. Waste not, want not. Put it on in there. Welcome to everybody coming in the chat. Okay, so now I want another cup of this flour. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to pour it over the bowl. I don't care if I waste it on the counter because I don't want extra flour in here because I don't want no heavy milk, no heavy taste. Stop, little girls. Stop that. Y'all better be good. Y'all won't get no treat. Y'all won't get no treat. All right. I'll get a little bit more in here. Oh, like that, like so. There we go. All right. That's going to be my extra. Voila. All right, so I'm doing the same thing with the flour. Same thing. This is the second cup. That's all. And you just lift it. Just shake it a little bit. I think y'all can see. Just shake it. And I'm going to show you how light it looks, too, once it come out. They wrestling, y'all. That's what they doing. They inside that cage playing with each other. Okay, this one don't have any lumps in there. So that's the end of that. Okay, let me straighten up a little bit. I don't like all this going on. Hold on. Oven is hot. This kitchen will run you out here with that oven on. Woo. And then plus the other heat is on too. All right. Stick some of this stuff up here. Out the way. Don't need it. Don't need no measuring cup or nothing. Put that out the way. And then straighten it up a little bit, y'all. I'm coming. And if y'all don't stop that wrestling around in there, stop that, girl. Stop. I'm scared to get them a treat when they're in the cage together because they'll start fighting each other over it. Two sisters. Not Penny. She's a grown woman. She don't do all that. Okay, so now you got your stuff cleared up. Now y'all might be saying, yo, what is this baking soda for, right? Baking soda. That's another ingredient that you're going to need for your jigamabob, your banana bread. Okay. Now let me tell you about the reason for baking the baking soda. The baking soda acts as a yeast, sort of like it. That's what it acts as when you put it together with the bananas. It'll make it rise. Now I don't care how long you have your baking soda in the refrigerator or wherever you have it. This is you can test it to see if it's any good. Most of the time it lasts a long time. And let me show you the way to test it. Okay, if you have any kind of vinegar at home, you would test it with the vinegar. If you put this baking soda and some vinegar on this spoon right here, and it started to fizzling up, the baking soda is good. So let's test it. Okay. Let me get something. I'm gonna get a plate, a paper plate, so it won't mess up my operation. Let me get my vinegar right here. Y'all, is them dogs making too much noise for y'all? Can y'all hear them in the background making all that noise? Okay. So here's how you do that. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this baking soda. So you just put a little bit on the spoon, right? And then you take a little bit of this vinegar, any kind, apple cider, or distilled, any kind you want, and put it over top of here, just a little bit. And you're gonna see it fizz up, so you're gonna know it's some good. Let me let y'all see. You see it? It's fizzing. You see the bubbles in the vinegar? See how they're fizzing? See the baking soda fizzing? You know that there's some good baking soda, right? Okay, with that being said, what you're gonna do now is you'll move the vinegar out the way, of course. Move it out the way before I knock it over. Put it on the other side of this counter. Slide it on over there, along with my flour, and along with that sour cream. Okay, so you're gonna take a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon of this baking soda, and you're gonna add it into your dry mixture. So about this much, okay? See? And add it on into the dry mixture. Now we got everything we need. Everything together. We have our 2 bowls, our wet ingredients with the bananas and everything, and now we have our dry ingredients. Voila. Put this to the side. Now, you can use a whisk if you need to. It's better to use a whisk. And you can just stir your dry ingredients up with this whisk a little bit just to get it all, everything all fuzzed up in here nice and neat. Just stir it on up. Y'all probably can't see me stirring. But yeah, you stir it on up, all right? Then what you're gonna do is, you're gonna put a little well, like a little well in the middle of your flour. Stop that, Gab. I just put a little opening into the well of the flour. You see that little opening right there? And what we're gonna do is pour the wet ingredients inside of this well of the flour. And then we're gonna fold it in nice and neat. We're gonna fold it in neatly, okay? We're not gonna stir all heavy and stuff because we don't want to make it tough, right? So we're gonna fold it in. Look, you showing off. You showing off. How you doing all of that? You know we got company, and I'm just gonna pour this in. You be good, I'm gonna give you a treat. You gotta wait a minute though. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Yeah, I know. I know I'm bad. I'm wrong. I pour half in first, and then I'm just gonna fold it in nice and easy. But when I said fold, you're just going around the outside of the bowl and you're folding it in. You're just going folding it to the center. Outside, folding it to the center. Watch my arms. They want to show up, y'all. They don't want to take that now. Okay. Now I'm folding it in. I can see what I'm doing. Y'all can probably not see it, but I'm gonna let y'all see how it looks after I finish folding it in, the rest of it. I'm gonna take some more of the banana mixture and pour all the rest of it in. Okay. Get all that good yum yum out the bowl. Use your spatula. Get it all out nice. Get it all out there. Waste not, won't not. That's another bite. So you can get a spanking. You keep it up. I know I don't spank you. But that's what you need. Okay, and I'm gonna fold the rest in. Okay. Y'all, is she too loud fussing? Is she fussing too loud? And I'm just folding it in. And then let me tell y'all something too. Now with this right here, to me, it's a little looser than what I wanted. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of having 2 cups of flour, I'm gonna add a little bit of more flour in here. Just a little more. But when I do add this, I'm not gonna sift it. I'm just gonna add it in. Just a little bit more. Because it's not the kind of consistency I like. So I'm gonna show you. I just do it like this. I want just a little bit tighter, right? So there you go. So you can always tweak your stuff, right? You can get a spanking, y'all. Suki, stop. Cut it out. Stop. Okay, you just fold it in some more. And here's another thing too, y'all. You have to get you a pan to put it in, right? And so I have like a regular baking pan, and then that's enough folding too. And I'm gonna show y'all. That's enough. This is how the mixtures look. It look like this, right? That's how it look. Now, let me show y'all my pan. This is one of my great grandmama's pan right here. And you just oil it up real good. You grease it up really good, all the sides of it. Some people use parchment paper to put on the side. I don't do all of that. Grease that thing good enough. And once it cooked, let me get this little dog straight. And once it cooked, then you can pull it out easy. Hang on, y'all. Let me give her something. I'm going to give her a treat. Before I give you a treat, I'm going to pour this in here. Because I don't want to have to rewash my hands yet. So you just pour it on in your bowl. Just pour the mixture right on in this bowl right here. On this, this pan. You can also put this in a frying pan too, y'all. And it comes out nice and golden brown. Okay? So this is pretty much how you make banana bread. Now, if you wanted to add the raisins or nuts or anything in there, you could have put it in there when we was doing the dry ingredients. Okay? You could have added that in there. Okay? But again, this one is not like that. Suki, you are really showing off. Y'all see why I can't do live streams all the time? I got children, small kids still. I'm going to wash all this stuff up, but right now I'm just going to rinse some of it out. Get it out my way. I ain't even use the whisk. All right, and then what we're going to do is, when you put it in your oven, I'm going to show y'all this how it looks. Let me just clean up something. You have all this going on. Yeah, when you put it in your oven, you make sure the rack in your oven is going to be like second to the last in the oven. So when you open your oven, you know how you got the 2 racks in your oven? You put it down on the lowest rack you can to the second level when you do that, okay? Make sure you do that. Because I told you it's going to take at least 50 to 60 minutes to cook. Hey, hey, thank you so much, Agent Smith. I appreciate it. It said, Cookie, chilling out chilling out. I see the smile of face and more vanilla, please. I had some banana pudding I cooked for everybody um for the holidays. Sugar, you gonna get a spanking. Y'all, oh, let me show y'all how this look first. Okay. So you put it in here. So you see how it's right, the perfect pan for this, right? The perfect thing. And then we're gonna put it in the oven. The oven already gone. Like I said, the lowest rack. The lowest one. And what I'm gonna do is now here's the thing too I want to tell you. When you I put it in the oven now. So here's another thing, y'all. When you test this thing, Suki, I'm gonna spank you. I'm gonna spank you, you get in trouble. Oh, she's showing off, y'all. She really showing off. Hang on one second. Let me just get her something. Hang on, baby. You know what? Mama trying to talk to the people. This is what she want. What they want. Get out the kitchen, Penny. Get out the kitchen. Get out the kitchen. Y'all, this is what she's fiending for. This is what she want, right? And it's not bad. And Penny is right here. You can take yours. Go ahead. I be able to do this here. Stop, Suki. Stop being bad. Stop. Stop. Stop that scrambling. Stop Penny. Suki. No. No, Suki. You don't get no treat to act like an animal. Even though that you are. Stop. Okay, here. Now hush so I can finish doing the live stream and talking to the people. You're just bad. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Nigga, take yours out here. No, go out here. Go out here. Look. Y'all see how quiet they got? That's it. Get out of the kitchen. Yo, you know you can't be in here. Get out of here. Go play. Go play. Go play. Okay, y'all. So back to what I was saying. Let me wash my hands. Back to what I was saying. You put that on 350 for at least 60 minutes, a whole hour. Some people oven may do 50 minutes depending on your stove type, right? But at the 50-minute mark, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go take a toothpick and go to the center of that pan or that pot, whatever you're cooking your stuff in, right? And stick it in there. If that toothpick come out clean, then your banana bread is ready. Okay? If it don't, and you feel like it's browning too much on the top, all you have to do is take some aluminum foil. Take some aluminum foil and put it over top of your pan. You know, don't seal it. Just take a piece of aluminum foil, put it at the top of your pan so that it won't get brown no more, but it'll still cook. Okay? And another thing, some people might not have toothpicks. You can do the same thing with a fork. If you stick a fork in it, your regular dinner fork, you stick it in the center and you pull it out. And if you don't see anything on the fork, it's ready to go. Okay? All right. So now that's the banana bread, y'all. So I'm just waiting for that. And that'll be a wrap. Clean up the kitchen. But I thought I'd just pop on here and let y'all know how y'all can whip some stuff up at the house with stuff y'all probably already have in your cabinet, right? Since it's nice and cold, bake something for somebody. You see a homeless person on the street? Hey, why don't you just bake them some bread and just drop it off? That's some bread right there, okay? And it ain't really cost you nothing. It's in the house. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go, and I hope you guys had a good day. Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Any questions? I ain't been reading the chat. My bad. My bad. Y'all, it's hot as hell in this kitchen. Ooh, ja. Okay, this what you say? Oh, what you say, Cam? This is how our elders is about. It's all about teaching the young ones how to cook food. Y'all, thank you so much. Yeah, I can break. I mean, I can throw down now. I can cook now. Yeah, I mean, that's what I know. Thanks to my dad. You know, what you say, baby? Let me go back up here. Oh, I gotta pay attention. Miss, your thoughts. I know this. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. I wish I could sing you a piece. I really do. Lord knows I wish I could. Yeah, I wish I could sing you a piece, baby. And I love to see people eat. Well, I most of the time when I cook, y'all, like as I'm cooking, I'll taste the food, after I finish cooking it or while I'm cooking it, depending on what it is I'm cooking to make sure I got my seasons the way I want them and stuff like that. But as far as me making a plate, sitting down eating with everybody, the food that I cook, I don't do it. I watch them eat. I be like, and I wait on them, because I like to see them eat, right? And like I said, I made that for my daughter. But let me tell you, when my son get a wind of that, whew, Lord have mercy. And my niece, I got a niece too that love it, but she like hers with her raisins and almonds in it. I have a niece that like it with peanuts in it. banana bread with the regular peanuts. And I got a great big jar of them. So I might just go ahead and make her one. Because look, y'all, I got plenty of bananas. Look, I have plenty of bananas. See these bananas right here? These some right here. They just hanging out. And then I have some too that's in the freezer. But let me tell you about that. You know, I don't never, ever. I don't never throw bananas away. Like you see these bananas right here? Now most people will throw these away and say they ain't no good. These were in my freezer. If I want a nice smoothie, I could take one of these bananas and put it in my mixer and put all my other fruits in there and make a smoothie out of them. They don't go bad. These don't go bad at all. And you can use these same bananas to make that banana bread that I made, right? All you have to do is let the bananas hang out for about 10 minutes or so and mash them just like I did these ones right here, right? But I got a feeling all this stuff will be gone because everybody wants something. Yeah, let me put these back because I'm not trying to cook these. But yeah, y'all. Anyway, so I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I know y'all guys making some move. I know y'all making something move, so I'm not gonna hold y'all. But let me make sure I ain't missing none of y'all saying and stuff. I need to be reading this. And when I get off this thing, I always read y'all comments and I be like, damn, I should have paid that attention. I could have answered that question. Okay, so I'm gonna go up a little bit. I'm going up some. Okay. Y'all look at me. I'm a trip hater. But I'm gonna get better and better at this thing. The more I do this, the better I'm gonna get, y'all. Right? And if my daughter wasn't working, I would have her holding that Jim Camber filming me while I'm making this stuff for y'all. Okay. But thank y'all for coming through, babies. I appreciate it. And I don't know when I'm gonna see y'all again. I said that the last time. What was it? Day before yesterday? Oh no, that was yesterday. Yeah. Okay. So okay, let me see. Uh-huh. I see what you said, baby. Uh-huh. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Kodak. I'm glad y'all came. Agent Smith, Miss Chicago. Hey, SJ. Nice to see you, sweetheart. I know y'all in there working hard and stuff. But yeah, okay. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all day, okay? Make some move. Make some move, everybody. Make some move, okay? Peace, everybody. Thanks for coming. I appreciate y'all. Bye, y'all.